Good morning, everybody. It's raining cats and dogs here in eastern Kentucky. And, Rex passed away, boys and girls, men and women. He passed away. I mean, obviously, I knew that he would. It doesn't matter what you do for these animals that these criminals torture. I've been through this so many times in New Jersey. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on veterinary bills for the vets to tell me they don't know what's wrong. Okay? So the last time I saw him alive was around 1:15 a.m., maybe 1:30 a.m., and he was labored breathing. I made him comfortable. And then when I went in this morning at 8, he was gone. And his body was hard, which leads me to believe that he had passed at least 2+ hours before. I know when Chicklet passed, there were those 2 hours afterwards that his body was very soft, and I was able to move his body in a way that would be easier to bury him, because, you know, these male cats, they're quite large, and Rex is large. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that with Rex, and his body is somewhat elongated. But I want to thank the subscriber who emailed me last night offering to pay the veterinary bills today. I really appreciate it. I've gone through this so many times with these criminals doing horrific things to my animals. I know from the early symptoms whether or not they're going to survive. And with Rex, it was immediate neurological damage. He couldn't stand. This is a very vibrant cat, young cat, who was rendered paralyzed. He was rendered paralyzed. He was urinating all over himself. I cleaned him up, and his urine was a very orangey color. Orange, not yellow. It was not yellow. So, from my estimates, and I could be wrong, because I've adopted into the cat sanctuary here several cats after I moved here. The total estimate of cats who've been murdered, poisoned, stolen is 27 or 28. There are 3 roosters, several hens that were stolen and not by a fox. The guinea chick that was stolen last week, the lavender one that I created the short about. There was a barred rock, I didn't mention it, that was stolen. Not by a fox. Was stolen this week. And then all the eggs they radiated, and all the fetuses were black and dead. Evil is not even the best word to describe these despicable, depraved lunatics. They want to project that onto us? Say that we're delusional, like the Manalapan Police Department. Oh, she appears to be paranoid because I reported a crime with evidence. She appears to be paranoid. The very first incident report that I attempted to dispute. This is a police state. Last night, I listened to a podcast by recovering FBI agent Kyle Seraphin. He's talking about my favorite Bureau of Investigation and how disappointed he was and how they turned out. And then I listened to a podcast that I'd heard previously by, I forget the guy's name, interviewing Whitney Webb. I just love that woman, journalist, independent journalist. She is fearless. She is amazing. 33-year-old woman. She doesn't write about the deep state. She calls it deep politics. She says that our country, unfortunately, is ruled by organized crime. At the highest levels, every ABC organization, she claims, is organized crime. And she says, after she was questioned, how are you able to be fearless? Writing this book, don't you fear for your life? And her answer was, she's calm and cool as she always is. She says, well, I believe that part of this is a spiritual war. And these people prey on your fear. Those are not her exact words, but to that effect. They prey for your fear. So if you are fearless and expose them and talk about them, you cannot be harmed. You won't be harmed. The bullies go after the weak ones who won't stand up to them. So be proud, folks, that you're strong and steady. And you don't negotiate with bullies, and neither do I. And it doesn't matter, they can kill and murder all of my cats. I'll still get more. And yeah, it hurts. And I told Rex yesterday that he was going to the Rainbow Bridge. He was going up to heaven. He was going to be with Chicklet and all of his other friends. He was going to be with my mom. He was going to be with all the cats that were killed. And I swore, in the name of Jesus Christ and the Master of the universe, that the person that did this to Chicklet will suffer this year more than he did. And when I say it out loud, it will be. Because I am powerful and so are you. And when you speak the truth and you speak it out loud, you put your emotion into it, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, folks. The little weenie that did this to Chicklet and Rex, you are going to suffer this year. And I will snicker behind your back the way you do it to me. Yeah, I will. It's called karma. It's called Karmageddon. And no, I don't feel bad about it either. What goes around comes around. You're going to get yours, you little wieners. Just give a shout out to the recovering FBI agents. Thank you for speaking up. And yeah, I know you all participated in our torture, but you don't anymore. You don't anymore. And that's okay with me. So this is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading. Please hit the thumbs up. And thank you for all the people that emailed me privately. And to that wonderful woman, I'm not going to mention your name. I don't know if you want it mentioned. But thank you so much for offering to pay for the veterinary bills if I went today. I did look up a vet, and I'll tell you what happened before I sign off. As soon as I moved here, I tried to get a vet. I mean, I'm a nonprofit cat rescue. I have to have a vet. All these male cats were coming onto the property, spraying and everything, and I wanted to get them all neutered. So the judge, our local judge, Gabbard, he's not a real judge, folks. He's the judge executive. I don't know what the hell he does. He just smiles and collects money with his ministry tax exemption tax shelter. But he said that in the county, they have free spay and neutering through a particular veterinarian. I called. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. I emailed. Never got back to me. Literally, I kept doing it for a year. And then I find out that the vet dies, okay? I call another vet, the same thing happens. So, obviously I'm blacklisted, right? As soon as they find out who I am. So that's another reason, folks, why I didn't call a vet. But I will. I have to have a vet. I have to have a vet, even if it's to get a prescription for amoxicillin, although there are other ways of getting it. You can order the fish stuff. Anybody who doesn't know what I mean, what I'm referring to, if you need that antibiotic, you can email me privately, alternativehomesteading@gmail.com. It's pretty much the same stuff. So, but I need a vet to do blood draw. And I saved his urine sample, folks. I don't know, I might take a photo of the color and post it for you to see. Because all you guys are smarter than me sometimes, right? You've experienced other things, but this is not a normal color of urine. It's not his usual color of urine. So I'm going to sign off for now. It's raining here. I'm going to go open up my gate in case the mail comes. And you can see even the guineas. Look at them. Even the guineas are like, here, look at how wet they are. They're so funny. You want to say hi? Say, we wet. We're like a little wet. Like our skirts are wet. We're all wet. Are we wet? Yeah, we're all wet. We're wet. We want to come out and play and run around. Do you remember, guys, what they looked like when they were little? They were so cute. Now they're huge. Literally, they are bigger. They are bigger. Not this one. These are little girls. But the guys, they're bigger than the cat. These guys are big. And when they run, their little skirts run up in the air. It's so cute. There they go. Okay, I'm going to sign off for now. You say something? Huh? Yeah, I jumped out. I'm going to go play with my friends. So this is Lorraine, Alternative Homesteading, signing off for now.